Josh Hatcher here for the Manlihood ManCast. Lots of exciting things. We're going into Season 3 of the Manlihood ManCast, and I'm just going to give you a quick overview today of what to expect in 2020 from Manlihood. First of all, wow, 2019 has been an amazing year. Some of you guys may have noticed the podcast trailed off for a little bit. There was a lot going on, and I am proud of and excited of all that I've been able to accomplish, and a lot of that is the fruit of what you guys are going to see. I planted some seeds that have grown, and you guys are going to be seeing that. We've got several resources that we're going to be making available for you, honestly, within the next month, and I've got content that is coming together for the next year. For 2020, that's going to look amazing. It's not just me, Josh Hatcher, that's going to be bringing you stuff. We've got a team that is coming together. I've got guys that are going to talk on motivation. I've got guys that are going to be stepping in for our Ask a Man segment, where we're going to answer your questions, which I'm really excited about. That's going to be awesome. We're going to have an interview show that's going to launch in a few months. We're going to start working on getting those booked. That'll be an extra day of the week that you'll get some content from us. We've also got a creative day every week where we're going to feature artists and musicians and poets, and even some of my own poetry and some things that I do and things that other guys do. We've got some amazing original musicians who are basically one of the first places that you're going to get to hear it is right on our blog and on our podcast, and I am so pumped about that. So first one's actually coming up really soon, so I cannot wait for you to check it out. It's amazing. And yeah, guys, this has just been an amazing time as everything's been coming together, and that's just the stuff that you guys see on the internet, right? Because manlyhood is not just about what you see on the internet. It's not just some guy typing a blog or some guy talking into a microphone and a camera. There is so much more that we're doing, and it is so stinking awesome to be able to see how it's come together. So I've got we did a manlyhood group this past semester. So we started in October, did about 10 weeks, where we connected with some guys from the church that I attend at Open Arms. Some of the guys were from Open Arms, some were from other churches, and we just got together every week and we shot the bull. You know, I had some curriculum that I had written that we went through, but honestly, whenever you get guys together, that's my thought is, yes, the curriculum is important, but what's more important is the connection. And so getting together with these guys, and we grew together. You know, I like to try to take credit, but honestly, it wasn't me doing anything other than just facilitating the opportunity for guys to connect. You know, we did the Forge Men's Weekend this summer. I'm hoping that we can do that in 2020, working on some details. I'm hoping to bring you soon what we plan to do there. This is going to be a big year for my family, as big changes have happened, big new exciting things are going on. And so before I commit, I need to make sure I've got all of my ducks in a row. If we do not do a Forge Men's Weekend this summer, we will do it next. But I'm hoping, I really am hoping, and I'm going to let you guys know all about that soon as we solidify those plans. But we did the Forge Men's Weekend this summer. We partnered with Camp Penuel, which is a local camp here. So we met in Eldred, Pennsylvania, and what an amazing time that was. Just guys connecting, guys growing, guys having adventures and learning and seeing things together and having a good time. So that's the stuff that has happened. But on top of that, guys, like, I get all kinds of messages from you guys. I get all kinds of people sending me Instagram messages or Facebook messages. Guys from Singapore reaching out to me and asking me for advice. Men going through divorce, men struggling with feeling suicidal, guys struggling with porn addiction or drugs or alcohol addiction. And I have been able to just be a friend. And how amazing is that? Just to be a friend and help and point people in the right direction. Whether I have all the answers, because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't. Let me say that again. I don't have all the answers. But a lot of times I can find somebody that does, and I'll connect you with them. And I know, as I've seen what's happened this year, that manlyhood is going to grow beyond my ability to manage it myself. And so that's why I'm really excited to be bringing on some creative partners who are going to be doing creative posts. We're going to have a spiritual Sunday post every week. So I've got a team of guys who are putting some video blogs and written blogs together for you guys for that. So much So much in store, guys. I can't even begin to tell you all about it. So what you're going to want to do is throughout this year, I want you to listen to the podcast, subscribe to the podcast, and wherever it is you listen to it, I want you to leave a review. Okay, so if you're listening on Apple, on iTunes, hop in there and push the button and say, I like this, and leave it a review. If you're listening on Spotify or wherever else, give it thumbs up, share it with your friends, because this year is going to be the best year that Manlihood has ever had. And I want it to be the best year that you have ever had, and I want you to do it with me. Like I said, we've got resources that we're making available for you guys. Some of these are going to be free, some of these are going to be paid. And one is available right now as we're starting this new year. I'm going to be going through this. I did it last year, and it completely changed my life. And I want you to do this with me. It's called Change Your Life in a Year. It's a book and a workbook, and you can get it at manlihood.com/change your life in a year. Just put a hyphen in between the words, or you can Google it. I'm going to put a link in the show notes to it as well. It's going to be the best $30 that you ever invested, because it's going to help you set goals. It's going to help you dream big, set goals, then break those goals down into actionable steps that you're going to do every week, every day. And you can check it off. It's like a planner, like a day planner. And every week you step in and you reevaluate where you're at a little bit, and you make sure you write your stuff down. Every month you go through and you transfer it again, where you, how am I coming on this goal? Because I'm breaking it down and I'm going through the process. And then quarterly and at the end of the year, you'll evaluate it and see, what could I do better? How can I make this happen? Guys, it is going to be a fantastic, fantastic opportunity for you to really get a feel for what does success look like? What do these big dreams that I have in my head look like? I can't begin to tell you guys. Like I said, I did it this year, and as a result, I've written about 7 or 8 books that I'm getting ready to publish. 7 or 8 books and other resources that I've created because I took the time to be disciplined. I lost 100 pounds in this year. My twins got married in this year, and so getting everything together for that, there were so many things. And there's no way I could have done it without some planning and without some discipline. Did I do it perfectly? No. Are there goals that I set that I didn't hit? Yes, and you're going to have that happen too. But they're going to be goals that you hit, and it's going to change your life. And the act of being disciplined brings you freedom. We've heard that from Jocko Willink, right? That discipline equals freedom. And I want to see that happen for you guys. So again, go to manlihood.com/change your life in a year. Just put a hyphen between each word. Also, that link is in the show notes, and grab that planner and book. The book is going to walk you through how to change your mindset, how to understand goals, how to work and dig into it, and then the workbook is going to help you actually do the steps. So please check it out, because I care about you. Best $30 you'll ever spend, I promise you that. And I guarantee you that if you were to try to get that resource from somebody else, it's going to cost a lot more than that. So check it out. And again, guys, please keep watching, because there's so much that's going to be coming forward, some great things that you're going to love. All of that being said, as we enter season 3, I want you to be a part of this. I want you to be a part of the Manlihood ManCast. So, hop on Facebook and send me a voice message to Josh Hatcher, right? Or to Manlihood. So if you want to send me a voice message and ask me a question, I'll work it in there. If you just send me it via text, if you don't want to use your name, send it that way too. Send me questions. I would love to answer them, or find somebody that can. And that's going to make this whole new season a lot of fun. I've already got a handful of things where people have asked questions that we'll talk about and answer, and there's more on the way. So guys, I just want to encourage you. It is good to be a man. It is good to be masculine. It is good to be brave and courageous and bold. Don't let anybody tell you that your manhood is irrelevant. It is not. There's a whole generation coming up behind you that need to see what it means to be a man. Little girls need to see it. Little boys need to see it. They need to know. Because if they don't, they're going to get some dark and twisted picture of what it means to be a man, and they're either going to not want it and reject it and not then embrace the good things about being a man, or they're going to fall into the same patterns. They're going to learn that to be a man is to be a drunk who beats his wife and does whatever he wants and is selfish. That's what they're going to learn. They're either going to do it, or they're going to reject the good things about being a man because they're listening to the lies from our culture. I want you to know it is good. It is good. So embrace it, live it, have fun with it. For goodness sake. It's fun. It is fun to be a man. It is. There's things that you get to do that we like to do. We like to watch Star Wars movies. I know, sometimes girls like to too. We like to watch football. If you like to watch football. But whatever your thing is, there's things that we get to do and we get to embrace it and be it. How awesome is that? Honestly, the most important thing, guys, you know this, we talk about it all the time. The most important thing about being a man is being a man of honor, being a man of virtue, being a man who lives his principles. So, while that might not always be fun, it is always good, and it always brings good. So, let's enter 2020 committed to discovering and living and walking in our purpose and walking according to our principles. Anyway, guys, I've got so much to share with you this year. Please don't disappear. I want you to stay plugged in. I want you to stay connected because this year, 2020, is going to be the best year ever for manlyhood. And it's going to be your best year ever too. I just know it. I believe it. I trust it. So no matter what comes your way, let's just choose it right now. Happy New Year, guys.